So you sent me a story about how these celebrities are having these $100,000 birthday parties for their 2-year-old children. Least surprising story in the world.
Okay, I love when Anna's not into a story. Well, first of all, 10 out of 10 times is something I've sent to her. Well, you sent me this story on, these birthday parties for kids or something. Whatever. All right, just calm down, little lady. All right? Take it easy, sugar tits. Okay. So, why do I find the story interesting? Man, a 2-year-old doesn't remember shit. Okay?
I know, but these people
Do you know what
money.
I remember as a 2-year-old?
Yeah.
Not a damn thing. Squat. Jackola. Okay? So, this is one of the people who's apparently famous who had this enormous birthday party.
She is actually a co-host on Extra, on TV's Extra. And her husband is a doctor. So, they're rich. They have the money. They want to spoil their kids. Let them go.
By the way, man, I look at that picture, and I'm an ass, but I think, yeah. I mean, is it surprising that she went with the older dude who's a doctor? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he's nice trophy wife. How many years older is that dude? Maybe she's in great shape. Maybe I got it wrong. Mm-hmm. But it's just my random point. But they look like a lovely family. Anyway, so.
He looks good. What do you mean? You think he's unattractive?
I'm not saying he's unattractive. He looks fine. They got a nice Photoshop picture, I'm not being that bitter. Mm-hmm. It's just that he's so, it seems like a classic Hollywood thing, where the really rich doctor gets the girl on Extra.
Mm-hmm. He's old. Let's put it that way.
He's old, yeah. I mean, nothing wrong.
She's
God
not that
bless.
young herself. Well, how old do you think she is? You think she's 20? She's not. She's no spring chicken.
No, but no. But he's significantly older than her.
If she's on TV, she's not that old.
Yeah.
She looks old to me. I don't know.
Nah. Robbery.
She looks like she's in her 40s.
Okay, look, here, I'll put it this way. There's no way she got married to that guy if he was a truck driver.
No, of course not.
Okay, I mean, let's just call it what it is, okay? He's like, look, I'm a sanitation engineer, but I'm madly in love with you. She's like, oh, I'm coming in. I'm on Extra, sanitation engineer. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, that's how that conversation goes. She says, hi, I'm a neurosurgeon. She's like, oh, really? Did you know I'm on Extra? No, that's my guess. All right, now back to the birthday parties. Mm-hmm. 2-year-olds don't remember anything. Spending $100,000 on them is maniacal. She didn't, by the way. She spent an extraordinary sum of money, but the Cruises, Tom Cruise, Katie Cruise, spent $100,000 on Suri Cruise's birthday, including $45,000 for catering, which I actually mind the least of all. Because, you throw a huge party, I imagine that's got a lot of catering costs. I get that part. The cake was $5,000. No, you can't do that. You just, in good conscience, man, we're in a recession. I mean, I don't know. I mean, have some mercy on the rest of us. That's like taking that $5,000 cake and rubbing it in our face. Be like, yeah, take that. Hey, you like cake? You like cake? Okay. I mean, people don't pay that, don't come anywhere near paying that for their wedding cake. It's a 2-year-old's birthday party. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do see what you're saying. It's funny because the Extra girl, she said something about the party, right? She basically said, I'm in the entertainment industry and I have all these great resources and I know all these great connections. Why wouldn't I use those connections to have a great big party?
I actually didn't mind her saying.
That actually annoyed me because
oh, really?
Because at first she said that she wanted to have a simple party. It was going to be in the backyard with some aunts, uncles, grandparents, just a little shindig, right? And then she said, but then I thought about how popular I am in the entertainment industry and how I know so many people. And how can I lower myself to having a simple party when I have all these great resources right at my fingertips?
Well, to be fair to her, I didn't read it that way. I read it like, look, I can do this stuff, so why not, right? So I should have some fun, and we do it. I know that the girls. But then the part that annoyed me was the next sentence where she was like, for those of you who can't get corporate sponsors for your birthday, and I was like, yeah, that would be all of us. Okay.
Right.
I mean, for those of you who can't, of course none of us can. But I think maybe we're nitpicking at her a little.
No, but how absurd does that sound? Corporate sponsors for your 2-year-old's birthday party. We don't have corporate sponsors for our show. Okay?
Now we're getting bitter, man. Bitter, man. All right, look, the bottom line is, if you're super rich, I get it. You have money, you're allowed to spend it, have fun, etc. But you don't start until the kid's 5. Just bounds of reason, okay? Because at least they have a chance of remembering it at 5. Because if you start before 5, that means you're a jackass. You're doing it for yourself, and that's when it seems like it's more of a, an insult to the rest of us. I don't know why I feel insulted by it, but you're just wasting all that money, and you're doing it for your own ass, not for the kid. Keep it real, okay?